All right. Hey, hey. Hi, Capricorns. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take a quick peek and say, what do they want to say to Capricorn, whoever they may be, and kind of how are they seeing things? So first off, what would they want to say to Capricorn? We got Page of Coins. They may want to offer some kind of small offering, a truce, a gift even. They may want to say something. Boy, we got the Empress sideways and the Five of Cups. No, they actually want to offer an explanation of how they're feeling is what it seems like. It's almost as if they feel like Capricorn maybe deserves to know that they're not happy wherever they are. I don't know if this person is dealing with someone who is like a um, half karmic, meaning I don't know if they're staying with someone right now because that person needs help. This could be an ailing mother. And this could be that they're going through a lot of trials and tribulations right now. And they'd like to offer that kind of an explanation about where they're at. They may be seeking support actually from Capricorn. Wheel of Fortune is definitely an explanation about how their life has been put on hold. Not all aspects of their life, but some aspects of their life. I do not look at this as somebody who's like, oh, I'm married to my karmic. I don't think it's that at all. I think that there's a lot of grief. I think that whoever is going on with an Empress, that I don't know. I don't know why I'm picking up the vibe that something's wrong with the Empress in this storyline. And they're saying, I've got to be there for my mother right now. She's going through a lot of grief, or, she has a really strong need. She can't quite let go of me right now. And so it's kind of impeding my ability to move forward and feel like I can just pursue anything that I want for myself. Why do they feel like they want to convey that to Capricorn? Six of Swords and the World. It's a little bit like to say, go on without me, Capricorn. I have to be right where I am right now. I can't have a new beginning right now. I have to be here. And it comes across like they definitely are thinking that they should let Capricorn know. With that Six of Swords, they should let Capricorn know so that Capricorn's not kept in limbo. How do they see this situation as a whole? Nine of Swords are very stressed out about all of it, about their situation between themselves and Capricorn, the situation that they're currently in. We've got that Seven of Wands in the reverse, but they're kind of just surrendering to this. They're not trying to find a way through the problem. They're going to remain right where they are for right now because of that situation, because of what's going on between themselves and that Empress figure. But they're ready to just admit it with that Hermit. They're not like, I'm resigned and I'm withdrawing. They're actually wanting to go ahead and convey, like, here's the reality. Like, I don't want to hold you down, hold you back. I can't move forward yet. I mean, heck, if this were like a career path and this is somebody who's like, I can't hire anybody right now, we're on a hiring freeze. The boss themselves has gone through a loss. They're not even around right now. We're not going to be able to move forward with you at all, Capricorn. Just wanted to let you know for the time being. This is definitely somebody saying, I can't move forward with Capricorn for a very valid reason. This is not some mean-spirited, cheating, whatever. I'm still married to a karmic. It really is giving a different perspective. Even if those were components of this, they at least are trying to explain this. They're not coming in with like cap in hand, I'm so sorry, oh my gosh, I did you so wrong. They're actually kind of like offering the information because they respect Capricorn. This is not intending to be rude. This is now I don't know if are they actually going to say this. 10 of Cups in the reverse. Well, it's not just going to stay in the emotional context. I do think that this is definitely a no-go situation, at least for the time being. And I think that they think this is the end of the road, that saying this is going to release Capricorn into the wild to go and find some other happiness because they can't be with Capricorn at this point. They could be either, and we do have them showing up pretty heavily as that Virgo energy, that Hermit. I see that more strongly for them than anything. But they could be a Scorpio, they could be a Leo, they could be a Taurus, they could be an Aquarius, they could be a Libra Taurus as well. But I think they're more dealing with the Libra Taurus, that feminine energy of that Empress being sideways. Let me get one more on this. They had passion or have passion for Capricorn. If this situation, I mean, maybe deep down they're thinking, if Capricorn said we could still be friends with benefits, I would want that. Or if Capricorn said they'll be the ones who check back in with me. Or if Capricorn said we could do a no strings attached thing, or they could still stay in my life somehow. Oh, I'd want it, but I'm not going to disrespect Capricorn enough to say, so can I get what I want from you? I think that it's wise that they're not trying to put that out there. Their explanation on everything is to explain why they're not moving forward with Capricorn, whether that's to hire Capricorn, whether that's to date Capricorn, whether that's to be able to like move to pursue a connection with Capricorn, whether that's to move out of a house and, you know, progress things elsewhere with Capricorn, and they can't. It's wherever they are, they have to stay right now, is what they're saying. I don't see that they see any end in sight, but I will say that grief process that the Empress is going through, and the fact that that Wheel of Fortune is sideways, all of it just says, all I know is the time for me to leave this behind is not now. Let me go over and see, what is Capricorn? How does Capricorn look at this whole situation? Whew. Well, Capricorn's been trying to figure it out, actually. So the Inspiration of Swords, along with that Six of Pentacles, in this fictional story, this Capricorn has been trying to gather information about, why are they giving me so little? Because I feel like this person was, they could even be looking at Capricorn with those eyes that are like, I wonder if Capricorn can just read my thoughts. I wonder if Capricorn like senses that I want to give to them, but I'm not. And in fact, I want Capricorn to give me more attention and maybe even broach the subject. Capricorn's been trying to figure out what is going on with this situation, because this person has not been giving equally. This has actually become stressful and even starting to piss Capricorn off with the Devil card there. And that's strong Capricorn energy, but we got them like over focusing in this. And the perspective. They're getting pissed, but they're trying to have the higher perspective, but they're trying to view it from, okay, when I want something, I go after it. So what, does this person just not want to pursue anything with me? Is there a reason that they're not actually doing right by me, giving to me, even though the desire is there, but they're actually almost like begging me to give them something? I don't know what the game is. I don't get what's going on. I see Capricorn getting pissed, and so then they reel it in and they go, no, let me flip my emotions from a different perspective and see things from a higher perspective, right? Because we've got that perspective card, which is the Hanged Man, Piscean energy. Let me look at things through a higher lens because it's pissing me off. And we got the Magician. I love the fact that this Capricorn has already made the decision. They've already worked through some of this frustration about the situation that was confusing. And they've already taken charge of themselves, which is all we can ever take charge of. And they've already said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say what is within my control. I can manifest many things in my life. I can't manifest them giving to me or them even giving me an answer. At least this is the way Capricorn has kind of like digested it up until, hopefully they'll explain everything to Capricorn pretty soon. But Capricorn has already they've already crossed the bridge of overthinking, even, obsessively thinking, trying to figure out why, when I can tell they yearn for me, want to give to me, why aren't they? Why are they somehow, their eyes beg me to do something for them, but why aren't they just giving to me properly? I'm obsessed over it. Now I'm letting it go, and I'm taking charge of, what do I have in my hands? What can I create for myself? So Capricorn has kind of already brushed this person out of their head, because they think that it was getting out of control. Capricorn was getting pissy. They're like, this is no good for me. I don't do this. I look toward the things that I can have and the things that I do have control over. And I think, if anything, Capricorn was already turning their eyes towards somebody else. There could be a water sign that Capricorn has just way off in the periphery of the back of their mind. Maybe somebody that, and this could be as simple as Capricorn has told themselves, you know what, that person's not the only fish in the sea. If I don't get what's going on with them, let me remember I'm single unless they're putting a ring on it or locking it down or trying to give to me. So my heart, I can give to anybody I choose. And you know what? Just 20 minutes ago, I saw some hottie riding by on their horse, their bike, their motorcycle. I looked their way, they looked my way. They're still in the back of my mind. So you know what? Apparently, I can move on. Apparently, I could entertain the idea of me meeting somebody else. So Capricorn basically on their own accord in their own like hermetically sealed capsule, they already thought through this whole situation with that person. They already came to the conclusion, I've already been riding crazy train over this for a little bit. It's been, things that are crazy making because we don't know the answers to it. And then I let it go already because I have supreme self-control and there's other fish in the sea. So Capricorn already came to that conclusion. The thing is, this person who needs to talk to Capricorn, let me just ask, are they going to have this conversation with Capricorn? I mean, on one hand, it's kind of a moot point because Capricorn's already made the decision for themselves. But sometimes that's when characters do step up to talk because it's like, well, I don't need to hear it from you at this point. So now the pressure's off. So now they can come forward, easily be like, hey, listen, I wanted to tell you, Capricorn, they're trying to be respectful. They are. But when I ask, are they going to be talking to Capricorn? That Six of Swords, I feel like they've tried to quite a few times, but it's like really deep down, they don't want to let go of Capricorn. There's this energy, both of these cards, they're hiding their face. I think this is really, it's like a lump in their throat to think of having to tell Capricorn that, the reason I'm not pursuing you is I can't at this point. And I know that you deserve a partner. And so I know they're thinking, because I know this means Capricorn is gone out of my life. And I know that it's the right thing to do. But I think they're going to bust down and cry when they talk to Capricorn. I think they're going to try to do it to where they either can turn away or they will start to talk and then they'll half finish the conversation and then be like, oh, I'm sorry, I'll call you. And it's because they just need to hide their face away. There's something here because I'm hearing that song by Jadina right now, Bambi. There's something in it about I'm going to try to have to go through the entire song in order to get to the one component of the lyrics where he says something about I FaceTime you back, text a lie because I cannot bear to see you look in my eyes, afraid that you'll see the truth that I hide. And it's that I'm afraid you were the love of my life. And in the song, he's saying he's a lion who has to roam the jungles or to be a cheater, and neither is fine. And so that's why he can't be with Bambi, the love of his life. And instead, she's going to go off and get married to somebody else. But that don't mean he won't run up in there screaming your name, Bambi. I love this song. I love Jadina. But that song is very much in my head, obviously. Sorry for all the lyrics, but it feels, and like for whatever reason, this person, they do not want to face what they know that they should and they have to. I do think they're going to tell Capricorn this. The only thing is, and now I understand why they've been so reluctant, because what they really wish that they could say if it weren't disrespectful is, could we please have a no strings attached relationship? That's what they deep down want. That's not what they're going to ask for. They think saying I can't move towards you or offer you something stable, so I know that means you're leaving me and stepping out of my life. It's really hard for them to handle the idea of Capricorn moving on and ending up with somebody other than them. But in all fairness, they can't offer anything right now. What's the message for Capricorn in this? Four of Cups. Four of Cups can be like, well, it can feel like a missed opportunity. On the other hand, it would also be a missed opportunity for Capricorn to sit on the fence and not allow their own life to move forward. But there can also be illusions. Sometimes we think, well, the one thing that we can't seem to have probably is the greatest thing of on earth. And then that can be the illusion. Maybe Capricorn and this person would never have been good together. We don't know unless we get a chance to try it out, but sitting on the fence means nothing happens. So for Capricorn to sit and consider this, because there might be, for what limited energy they could offer Capricorn, if Capricorn still wants to pursue that with them and say, okay, for the time being, they can't offer me much, but if I want to have a physical connection with them, if I want to take whatever love or emotional experience we can share. If I want that, I'll go ahead and do that if that's what I feel like. Let me think about that. Or maybe it's all an illusion. We would never have even been good together. So there's no point in crying over something that you don't even know if it would have worked. Or it could be Capricorn that says, well, there's no skin off my nose. If I haven't met anybody else yet anyway, it's not like I'm waiting for them. If this feels like a bummer, but who knows what will happen in the future? I'm not holding my life back, but I'm also, until I meet somebody else, I haven't met anybody anyway. It just kind of feels like Capricorn has to sit and maybe consider all avenues of this. Page of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the 10 of Swords, but those two are sideways. We do not have an answer for Capricorn on this. It will, which I like, because it says it'll be whatever Capricorn needs it to be, because they're the ones making the decision about their own life choices. This says whatever, let's not even say chapter Capricorn might want to write into their book of life. Let's say paragraph by paragraph. Sometimes we look so far into the future. We think we're supposed to know how our life story ends. And that's a big expectation to think that we know how our entire life is going to go or has to go. We don't know because it's not even written. So if we only took it sentence by sentence, chapter by chapter, day by day, situation by situation, instead of having the big ultimatums, it might be hinting that Capricorn says, well, so you're telling me that you can't offer me anything. Well, I'll have to think about what that means for what role you might play in my life. This might be Capricorn saying, that's disappointing. Let me think about what that means for us. And Capricorn might actually contemplate for 4 days and consider, would I want to still try something with this person? I don't know. There's no harm in me waiting until I'm very clear, because Capricorn is not clear on whether or not this is like all she wrote, it's done, it's over, 10 of Swords, this sucks, this is terrible, I can't have them, they can't have me, we're doomed to never be together, we have to let this go. It says, no, nobody said that. Nor did anybody say, aha, we have this brilliant idea and now we know how it's going to work and we can make this thing, we can salvage it. We also didn't say that. I think what it hints at is for Capricorn to take it in smaller bite-sized pieces. Certainly not to do anything that they don't feel like doing, but also not to assume that they know how everything in life is going to pan out in the big picture. If they still feel like they need to explore any avenue of this with this person, regardless of what the circumstances may permit, okay, so you're tending to your mother who's ill, your mother who's grieving a loss, your mother who you need to be there for. That's understandable. You have to be there for family. But you can call me when she's asleep. Maybe we'll find a way to slip away for an hour and we'll have a lunch together, or we'll have some passion together. Maybe we'll find a way to steal away what we can. I kind of think that's more the way Capricorn is leaning toward contemplating anyway. I don't know if that's what they're going to do, but contemplating what might happen here. And not having to say that they know exactly, it's all got to be, in fine print, contractual, and everything has to make perfect sense. Life can be a little messy sometimes, but on the other hand, it's maybe we don't have to make it so stressful either. All right, I'm going to leave that there for what it's worth. Thanks for hanging with me. Thanks for giving it a thumbs up.